Welcome to Last Breath Live, where we share strategies, tips, tricks, and tactics for hunting big whitetails, food plots, tree stands, trail cameras, and more. The goal of this series is to bring you educational outdoor content live as it happens in the field. Created by hunters, for hunters, thank you for tuning in to Last Breath Live. Do us a favor and subscribe to our channel. Turn on the bell notifications and drop us a comment in the section below. What's up, guys? Happy November 11th. Happy Veterans Day. And for this week's episode of Last Breath Live, we're actually going to rewind the clock 1 week. Last week, Matt shot his 7th bow buck off of the ground with no blind, eye level with a deer he called Chubbs. So this is probably one of the crazier stories I've ever heard of him and Jesse while hunting. And this is just a typical Midwest Whitetail Rut Hunt in the early stages of the pre-rut. And when Matt got sat down in the spot that he was hunting on the ground, he had some turkeys filter by him, had a couple deer come by him. He was kind of on the downwind side of a bedding area before finally the deer that he ended up killing, which is a beautiful deer, he and Jesse found the shed off of last shed season called Chubbs, pops up on his brand new lease, and I'm going to let him take it from there.
It's Chubbs. I don't have a shot at all. Not one shot. I don't have a shot at all. He's probably 45. There's so much stuff in the way, I don't want to wound him. I do not have a freaking shot at all. Freaking grounded pound, baby. Holy cow. Holy shit, man. I gotta move. I just shot Chubbs. Yes. Yes. He's a freaking lot nicer than I thought he was. I don't know. It looked like I hit him pretty good. I shot him with a kill zone. I had to freaking jump up on this tree to get above the cover so I could shoot him. He looked like he was right at 50 yards. Holy shit, man. Ground and pound on the freaking, I'm standing in the brush. Holy. Jesse just did it freaking 2 days ago. Whoa. Yes. My lighted Knox right there. See it? See this blood right here? I got blood right here. See it? I think he went down in there and died. Hang on, let me put this. Yeah, naturally. I got blood right here. All right, Jesse put the spot on him with the giant light. Chubbs is dead right here after about 150 yards. Oh, man. Oh, look at that. Oh, he's stiff as a board. Oh, what a stud. We called him Chubbs. We called him Chubbs because he's so freaking heavy. And he is done, and he is mine. 50 yards. Look at that shot. Through the freaking timber. I had to freaking stand up on a tree that I was sitting on in order to make it happen. He made it 150 yards probably. Man, he's freaking nice, dude. It's a big block-headed buck. Showed up late September. Got velvet pictures of him. We've had probably 200 trail camera pictures of him all year, just running hot laps around this farm, and he's finally met his maker tonight. Freaking heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. Yeah, I deadlifted yours in the truck all the time.
That's why I'm standing up here.
Oh. Got him?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Take his head that way. His legs are going this way. Let's naturally put him where he wants to go.
County in which your deer was harvested. If hunting on a special hunt area, say the county that area is in. For compound bow, press 1. Please select the animal that you harvested. Your confirmation number is UCC03K U510. You are required to record this number on the leg tag. It serves as proof that you have checked in your animal.
There's 250 yards, almost a bedding area, clear to the back of there from where I was sitting. That, you know, there could have been another buck in there somewhere. And like that, he is legal beagle. He is tagged.
So I guess now that we've went through the story, I just can't get over like how ludicrous it is. And there's got to be some method to your madness. I mean, this is, like I said, I think it's your 7th buck off the ground, and I think it's your and Jesse's 8th in total together off the ground that you guys have killed together. I mean,
Yep.
it's ridiculous. And the fact that you guys can keep doing it every year is ridiculous. So there's got to be something, right? There's got to be something there. So looking at what we can.
There's a few things that I can give the listeners as far as what goes through my head when I'm doing this. One is wind. Wind is important. You have to put the wind in your favor as you do with any tree stand. 2, vantage point. You need to have a good vantage point. You need to be able to be seen. Also, in that vantage point, you need to be able to be seen without being seen. So that's a big thing. That's kind of, those two things kind of hold hands there. You need to be seen without being seen. So you need to find a good hide, but not too good of a hide where you can't see. So especially like down where the hole is, I mean, we've got pretty good visibility where Jesse just killed his buck. We've got pretty good visibility, and we've got enough cover to where we can't be seen. Like the other night when I killed Chubb, I had probably 100-yard visibility in 2 to 3 different directions. But I was in a good enough spot where the wind was in my favor, and if any deer were to be coming downwind just like Chubb did, there's no way in hell he could see me because I had a 12-inch tree between me and him.
Yeah.
Chubbs, what he did was he came on the downwind side of this known doe bedding area. He came up, and I'm 99% certain he was going to scent check that whole doe bedding area by walking on this power line that the landowner has mowed. It's about a 30-yard wide swath through the timber where there's a power line on it, and it's easy walking. And I think he is just going to go right along that, scent check that whole bedding area, then make another loop and go on about his business. And I just happened to be there the day he decided to do it in the daylight.
So why do you think, I mean, we're talking about being seen and not being seen and definitely keeping the wind to your favor, but why do you think this tactic on the ground seems to work so well for you guys? Because it's a ballsy as hell tactic. You know, not many people, you know, especially with modern tree stand technology, modern blinds, not a lot of people do it on the ground, especially if they're on the ground. They don't do it with no blind. So why do you think this seems to work so well? Is it that you think the deer are like not suspectant of the fact that you're on the ground, and if you have the wind in your favor, they realistically don't know? Or there's got to be something.
You've got that, and you've got time of year to be a big key factor in that. You know, these bucks, I guess their attention's elsewhere. You know, they're not really paying attention. Yes, does are what you really have to worry about because they're always on edge. Time of year doesn't matter. They're always the ones that are going to bone you, more or less.
Mm-hmm.
But bucks, what we're doing this time of year, we're ground hunting these deer at the very beginning of the rut through the middle of the rut. These bucks aren't paying a damn bit of attention to what the hell these two new blobs on the ground could possibly be. They've got one thing on their mind, obviously, like anybody knows. So that's, I think, why we get away with so much, because especially when it comes to killing these bucks, is because they're really not paying attention. And these properties where we're doing this are properties we're not hunting a whole lot.